Morning, good morning, good morning. Not as early as last time. It's only 5:35 in the AM on this nice humid day down in here in southwestern Ontario. We're getting set up here. We got Cindy the Amazing here, refolding some painter sheets. This was done before. Oh my goodness. There's massive runs in this tub, and then they sprayed over the run again. What the heck? First time we've seen this. Well, they use paintable caulking on some of it, and it cracks. This is why we don't use paintable caulking. Oh yeah, you can see double tape line there. Yep, it was done twice. Oh, that's wonderful. So we're gonna fix this up a little bit, make her brand new again. I think we're gonna sand out some of the runs on the bottom because it's just that's embarrassing. I don't know who did this before, but stuck good. Not peeling anywhere, but we'll make this brand new. And this was done too far up the wall. When you tape it up like this high, and then you put your paintable caulking on there, and then you reglaze it that high, it looks silly. See how this looks silly? So we're gonna strip this off because they're trying to cheat a little bit to save whatever. I don't know what they were trying to save, but they weren't saving much. If you use a fast polyurethane like we use, you caulk in 15 minutes, and that's how long it takes you to pack up all your stuff. Actually, it takes you 20 minutes to pack up all your stuff, so it's all dry to caulk anyways. So you're not saving anything when you do it this way. So let's make it nice. So a lot of people ask me, what type of tools do I use to prep the tub, cut all the silicone, sand it, get it all ready for coating? And check out, these are all the tools that I used on this job. And then after I show you guys the tools, I'm gonna talk a little bit about the color of the bathtub. Check this out. So here are all my prep tools that I used on this particular job. So I got a vacuum, my fan, and then I've got my Milwaukee 90-degree angle drill, 12 volt. How many people ask me about this system right here? Web page that describes all of this right here and how to do it. So there's this, there's my roller lock grinder. I use these ones here. I use this type of razor blade scraper, which is the best one in the world that I've been able to find. Slides in and out. Press the button on top. Slides out, very cool. And then you've got some leverage behind it. You can hold your hands down here and one on the back and scrape away, which is really cool. I use my needle nose pliers if I have to change razor blades. These are thicker razor blades, the 0.3048 millimeter razor blades. They're actually twice as thick as the regular ones. They work great. Just a regular X-Acto knife here. You know, the extra thick blade on it. The 5-in-1, and I sharpen this like a razor. With this guy, I use this thing and I sharpen it. Then I use this spreader here. I just use this to get the water out of the bottom of the tub so I don't have to use a rag or so much paper towels. This is what I used when I was cleaning it. Scotch-Brite pad, purple Zep that is mixed with 20% orange Zep. And then I had a piece of 240 on the back so I could wet sand it after I cleaned it. Then I wet sanded the whole tub and then I re-cleaned it again. And I used my rag here to dry it. My blue shop paper towels, and now we're going to get up to masking it. The sandpaper that I used was 40, 80, 150, then 240. I was actually working on a holiday and I wasn't able to get to my regular auto body supply place that I buy my 3M paper at, so I had to stop off at Home Depot and use that because we were doing a heavy strip job that needed to be grinded off and we were working on a civic holiday. That's right, we work almost every day, guys. So that's basically what I used to get this tub to this point here. They had paintable silicone, then they reglazed it. Then I think the person who reglazed that put a lot of runs in the tub. And then somewhere along the line, somebody came back. I can tell because they sanded out partial runs and they painted over it, because you don't have runs that are this thick and then dry spray on top. And as I sanded through, I could see that there was actually another layer on top. So then they just taped slightly above the painted caulk line that they painted on. They caulked and painted over the caulk. And then they taped above it. They kind of half-assed wet sanded or sanded out the runs that they did put in, which I sanded out even more so they didn't get it. They had like a waterfall in the bottom of the tub. They had a massive run like this that was like so thick. I don't know what the heck they were doing. I think they thought they were doing those pour-on systems or something, but it wasn't that. So then I just decided that I was just gonna strip the top, make it nice and clean, because after they did it the second time, they siliconed it then, right? So it didn't look clean, it was nice. There was no point trying to cut out just the silicone. I just cut it all out, stripped it, and then I went through my 4 grits of sandpaper to bring it to this point right here. This is actually, has great adhesion, so there's no point in stripping it right to the porcelain. We just sanded it really good, which probably stripped off half of it anyways. Got all the runs. And it's a beautiful, beautiful, now it's nice, it's all done in 240 now, it's super smooth. Any imperfections have been taken out of it. If you notice the color difference between this is pure white, this is Crane standard white, okay? This bathtub is made by Crane, okay? And this is their color that they put on all the white bathtubs. And if you ever notice, it's just, when you put it directly up to something like this, you can really tell the color difference. But they have designed the tub because when they know that this color right here is pleasing to the eye. It looks silly when the tub is this bright. The toilet's not even this bright. This is a totally different brand of toilet that was initially in here. It probably was a Crane toilet that matched the tub. But the tub is way too white. So we're gonna go back to Crane white. We're gonna make this the exact original color of this. I like trying to do that. You know, it just adds a little bit more professionalism to the job. Unless they specifically ask us to match the toilet, which then we would match the toilet directly. If we match this perfect, put this on the tub. But we're gonna go back to the original color of the tub.
A few hours later.
Here we are, all brand new, all caulked in. The original color of the tub. She looks awesome. Caulk bead turned out super clean, super nice. Look at that. You can't beat it, and you can't beat the price. We even cleaned off the nightmare that was all over the floor here and up the wall. You can see our caulk line now. It's all nice and tight. It looks like a brand new tub, and you wouldn't even be able to tell. All right, guys, see you on the next one. Goodbye.